So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. All right, so this is my thing right this, right? So you see this is an artist name, right? Rap artist, female rap artist, right? And she ended up bringing a guy on stage, right? And you can clearly see that she is moving and heavily gyrating her body directly on this guy, right? And obviously he was turned on by the situation, and he wanted to see exactly what it is and different things of that nature, right? So he decided to sit up there and touch on her backside when she decided to bend it directly over on the side, in front of his face, right? And then this is when she decided to get mad and basically state that, yo, get him, directly off of the stage, right? So on the side, you see a conversation that was taking place. And during this conversation, the back and forth it's happening, right? You have one guy that basically stated this, right? He was like, I get it, but like she was bouncing her whole cussy directly on him, double standards. Lady replied, okay, and it's just a dance. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Even if you're at a club, just cause you're dancing with a girl, don't touch, will consent, she 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 will consent is. Another person replied, bro, she was just bouncing her whole punani on that man. All he did was touch her ass with his fingertips and he's getting baked, shaking her butt and her innards directly on his manhood is consent. And then later on, she stated, okay, such and such. Now, this is my problem here, like I said before, and I'm going to keep reiterating myself. If at any point in time, in a sense, you as a woman, you decide that this is the things that you want to decide to do, you cannot expect for every single guy, right, to treat you like some type of goddess, right? Because obviously that's not what was being showcased during that performance. She clearly got on this guy, she started dancing in between his legs. She got on top of him, had her legs open, dancing and grinding directly on him, bouncing her body up and down on him, getting him aroused, enticing him, right? And then she decided to sit up there and bend over in front of him. Like I said before, every guy ain't gonna guys are gonna sit up there and treat you how you basically treat yourself. How you show yourself off to the world, that is going to determine the type of respect that you are going to get, right? And I'm going to put this to a generalized type of thing. When you have women, right, that are dressed like this, right, that just so happen to look like her, right, and they go out in public, what do you think that guys are going to sit up there and react and do? They're going to take the example of what it is that they see on social media that women are sitting up here doing on IG, in music videos, in movies, on reality wives, and all of this other type of stuff, right? They're going to take the view that women are freely given to the world, right? And then they're going to look at a woman that is pretty much pictured the exact same way as the women that he's seen in media, or even in some instances in real life that he's just passed by and he's seeing them act this type of way, and he's going to sit up there and treat that woman the exact same way that those women directly went out in public and how they showed off and treated themselves with that type of respect, right? And then what happens? So then when a guy comes around and he decides that he's going to treat a woman how she, shows herself, this is when a woman wants to get mad. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. You can't get mad if you disrespect yourself. A guy is going to treat you with that same disrespect, right? But like I said before, you can't, tell a lot of people these types of things. And I keep telling a lot of women out here, you cannot expect men to sit up there and treat you like a goddess when you consistently disrespect yourself and the image of you on a day-to-day, everyday basis by the actions that you decide to commit to logically. And then you want to turn around and you don't want to be accountable or responsible for the results, right? Or the actions that people partake in, right? Or commit against you due to the fact of the way that you initially put your own self and your image directly out there for the world. Like I said, it's ridiculous. It's 100% ridiculous. Now, this is what I will sit up there and say, and this is more so directed towards the guys because the guys are the only ones that can end up actually getting affected by this and having their lives directly ruined, right? And I'm speaking for the logical guys. All the other guys that just want to, be on some other type of time, there's nothing I can do about that. They're not going to listen to me. They don't want to hear this information. But for the logical thinking guys that ain't trying to get into like no type of trouble, that ain't trying to have no types of issues, all I'm sitting up there telling you is this: just in general, when you start to see women dressed certain types of ways, when you start seeing them start talking certain types of ways, when they start acting certain types of ways, just do your best to just stay directly away from 'em. It's not even worth the trouble, because at the end of the day, just like how you saw the woman, right, directly responding to comments, and she decided to use the R word, right, which can pretty much ruin a guy's career and reputation. Look at how easy a woman can throw that word around, right? And that's just online. Just think if that was in public. Like I said before, it's crazy. So like I said, at the end of the day, it's like, yo, just stay to yourself. Just work on you, get yourself straight, and just go on from there. Because like I said before, it ain't worth it at the end of the day, because all that's going to happen is heartache, broke pockets, and a loss of your lifespan. That's it.